Folks, we are renting everything these days, right? You can now rent a bedroom like an Airbnb. You can rent your car to people. You can rent your RV to people. I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to want to Airbnb our bathrooms like we're just some random person shows up and uses your restroom at your home. That would be a complete invasion. But we are renting just about everything. And that, believe it or not, is what we're going to talk about today, because this case of Groover v. State, Groover was doing some work for a lady at her house. And the lady was nice, and this was like a week of work. So the lady's like, well, you can use the restroom on the first floor. It's like a 2-story home. You can use the restroom on the first floor. Just come and go on this pool restroom as you need to, and it's no big deal. Well, a couple days into the work, the lady that owns the house discovers that, like, her jewelry is missing from her bedroom. And as a intelligent thief would have it, Groover shows up for work the next day and is wearing one of the stolen necklaces. Yeah, I mean, you literally cannot make this up, okay? So here we are. The police are called, and Groover is charged with burglary of a dwelling. Now, here's the thing about burglary of a dwelling in Florida, folks. It is mandatory prison for your first offense. And Groover said, I didn't burglarize this home. I had permission to be in this home. What is the deal? Maybe I'm guilty of theft. He sort of confessed to the theft. They got some of the jewelry back, but I'm not guilty of burglarizing this home. The problem is that even Groover himself admitted, but I know I didn't have permission to go up to the second floor bedrooms. I had permission to use the first floor bathroom, and that was the extent of my permission. And the court held in a fairly important decision about burglary and trespass and permission is that you went beyond the scope of your permission to just use this first floor bathroom when you went up and snooped around in her bedroom upstairs and you stole a bunch of jewelry. That is burglary of dwelling. That is mandatory prison. And the appellate court said, we ain't buying that you had permission to be there. You did not have permission to be there. And the prison time and the conviction for burglary of a dwelling stuck. Folks, permission to do one little thing in a home is not permission to go roam around the whole entire home. You can get a burglary for that. And second, overall lesson, this is horrible, but isn't this true? For this poor lady at this home, like, no good deed goes unpunished on this one, right? She lets folks into her home, which is the right thing to do, and she just gets screwed. So anyway, you can get a burglary of a dwelling even though you had permission to use and be in and out of that home. It's just that simple.